You stagger from the Holy Vault with the book in hand. As soon as you emerge, Killian's Raven Lantern flies close, landing on one of your shoulders. You take a moment to rest, eyeing the bird. The Raven takes flight.
Follow,
you hear in your minds. It guides you to a valley, well hidden from view. And then you see it. A Colossus. A giant made of wood and metal, lying there on the ground. Next to it stands Urel, Selin's assistant, her right-hand man, the traitor. You draw your weapons, but Urel only laughs. With the flick of his hand, you are immobilized.
Ah, my guests of honor.
He takes the book from you and climbs atop the Colossus, where he begins muttering an incantation. A pulse suddenly vibrates around you.
you have done well, Urel. Your task is nearly complete.
Yes, my lord. All that is required now is the flame for your Colossus. Kinfire lanterns, my lord.
Lanterns. No. The spark requires something far more powerful. The pure belief of a zealot. Or perhaps the pain of betrayal. A man betrayed by his god.
Urel hunches in fear, his body shaking until he violently bursts into flame. A bright blaze of kinfire. The fire, along with the book, falls through the opening of the Colossus, the grate slamming shut behind it. The metal body shudders to life, lifting itself from the ground. Its eyes and mouth glow and kinfire shoots from the vent in its back. You rush to leap onto the Colossus as it turns in the direction of Dinlux.
You shall bear witness to the destruction of the Great Lighthouse by your God Altan. I shall finally pull the shroud of darkness over the so-called City of Light.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, Scott. Welcome back to Kinfire Chronicles, what we believe will be the last episode of Kinfire Chronicles. Quick disclaimer, I've done some of the setup of this already. I had to read through it a few times, but here is our map. We're going to just quickly flip over to 15.1 and listen to that.
The creature marches toward Dinlux.
Did you think you got here on your own merits? Did you think you became the strongest seekers in the guild without me willing it so? Only profound righteous anger could call me forth. My followers need an adversary, someone to stoke their rage and their bitterness. Only then could my plan come to pass.
Okay, so we've done the bits we needed to do. We've opened the void box and counted up all of the tokens in there. So what this actually says is count up all of the tokens. You add 10 for each gold token and then add 50 to this total. That takes us to over 99 for all of the tokens in here. And it says here, up to a maximum of 99, set all 4 health dials to that value. Altan's health is equal to the total of all of those. So we have 4 health dials against Altan, showing us that he is super strong right now. There are all 4. This is Altan. I'll show you Altan in a second. Then it says, open the map to 19. So we've done that. And discard all of your unspent Kinfire fate tokens. Put allies 15A and 15B into play. So that's Altan stuff. We'll show you that in a second. Prepare for the battle of your lives. Go to 15.2. So we've set up the battle as per. We've got Altan here with all of the abilities on him. And then we have this map set up. These are weakness tokens. So it says here, open the void, count all the tokens, do etc. Place the 3 weak point tokens, that's this, this, and this, where indicated. Once the battle begins, go to 15.3. So, all of this is set up. Let's have a quick look at Altan over here so you can just have a little look at who we're up against. This is Altan. He's a god, apparently. His focus is on the Great Lighthouse. So I guess I'll just tuck that in the middle there for now. The top passive ability. When one of Altan's active abilities is triggered, if Altan is focused on the Great Lighthouse, he moves as directed by the current encounter instead of attacking. Altan only changes focus away from the Great Lighthouse if a Seeker deals 12 or more damage to him at once. Okay, so he's just going to move. He's not going to attack us. However, if we get his focus, he's going to do one of these things, which is claws at his back furiously, 4 damage. This targets every Seeker on the battle map. And then he refocuses. And we move the weak points to the nearest empty space. And this one, 10 damage. He pauses his journey, slamming his enormous fist downwards. 10 damage. This targets the space that his focus is in. After attacking, move each of the weak points and then refocus. So really, he's just marching towards Dinlux. Then we have these two weak points. Damage, I'll just zoom in on the map so you can see the weak points again. Damage and statuses inflicted on Altan's weak points are dealt to Altan. If an attack targets more than one weak point, it hits Altan once per weak point targeted. Any attack dealt to the weak points in the center space of this map deal 3 extra damage. Weak points may be moved but cannot enter the same space as each other. Okay, so that's that one. And then we have this one, which is Altan cannot be moved by a Seeker's actions and cannot be prevented from attacking or moving. If a Seeker is ever reduced to 0, go here. If Altan's ever reduced to 0, go there. So we've got 400 damage to do. And I don't think we're going to be able to do it. I need to go to 15-3.
Altan continues his relentless march to Dinlux, where he intends to destroy the Great Lighthouse, extinguishing the last source of Kinfire. The metal volume you found in the Holy Vault is the only hope of creating a new Kinfire flame, and it fell into the Colossus along with Urel's burning body. If you defeat the creature, you may be able to reclaim it. You draw your weapons. You have nothing to lose.
Okay, the battle begins. Each time Altan moves, place a fate token here. If there is already one fate token here and Altan has to move again, you have arrived at the gates of Dinlux. We have no fate tokens to spend on any of this either. We'll tuck this down here just so we can see when we're putting fate tokens on it. And I think we're as ready as we're ever going to be to go. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we need 3 armor. 1, 2, 3. And then over here, we've removed all of our exhaustion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, what have we got? Oh, we need an armor for Roland as well. We have Helpful Hand, Bladed Chakram, Other Helpful Hand, and Cyclone Kick. And then over here we have boosts, Test of Metal, more boosts, literally one card, which does nothing for anyone. Okay, good. Great. And no way to mitigate other than Helpful Hand and Other Helpful Hand. Okay. Right, let's just delve into the bag, right? I don't know how we're going to do this, but let's delve into the bag. We have a number 12. Number 12 is this bottom action. He's just going to move. So we're going to flip this over to say that he's taken that action, and we put 1 token on here. If he goes again, we're at Dinlux already and we've done no damage. Right, here we go. We're going in the bag. We've got a number 10. That would be the same thing. Let's redraw this one. Be nice to get some damage before he arrives at Dinlux to make it look like we've done something, right? Okay, we have a white heart. Okay, anyone could go. Well, there's no point Roland doing anything. So okay, so these have all got block on them. These take damage if we're in those spaces. We're in range 1 of this, so I'm going to attack this with our Chakram, I guess. We're doing 6 damage. Do I have any way of boosting it? No. Hold on. So yeah, this is good. No, it's not good because these are allies, right? Or weak points. I don't know if they're enemies. Are weak points enemies? They're not allies. I mean, they are on an ally card here. So I guess we have to treat them as allies, which means I can't do 6, 12, 18 damage. I don't know whether they're enemies or not. Don't think so. Okay, well, we're just going to do 6 damage to this. So I guess we'll put it on this bottom one for now. Down to 93. Look at us go. Okay. So no refocusing or anything. That is just that done. All of our status symbols are pointless, but the more status icons we put on him, the more we're going to be able to do. But then Roland would be the target, which is scary. But we're going to need it to happen at some point. Okay, we're in the bag again. We have an 11. Let's use Helpful Hand to redraw. We have a 4. Okay, good. So instead of doing anything, he's going to move. We'll flip you over. And you are moving, so we would put a second tile here. So we're going to 15-4. Altan approaches the front gate of Dinlux. You hear the guards on watch cry out. Place the Dinlux city map into the play area next to the Atlas. Black and white side up. Take Altan's standee and place it just outside the front gate towards the bottom right of the map. Vath and the contingent of guards and soldiers are here to defend the city. Put ally 15C in play with 3 tokens on it. For the rest of this quest, you may use each ally once per action. When the last fate is removed from any ally, discard that ally from play. When Altan moves, place 1 here. If there is already 1 here, Altan moves again. It's breached the lower gate. Okay, I don't know how we're going to do this with the map, but let's have a look. Okay, so I'm guessing it's this side of the map. What side of the map are we showing you? Districts of Dinlux? Is this what I'm meant to be looking at? Hold on. Place the Dinlux city map in play area next to the black and white side up. Okay, so that's this here. I don't know how I'm going to show you this, really. Too much crap going on. Right. Where are the city gates? Where are the city gates? I'm going to tuck this. Let's fold this over for a second and see if we can show the bottom section here. I think we might be able to. Okay. So we're putting his symbol down here, I guess. Is this where the city gates is? Don't know. So you can place it just outside the front gate of the city towards the bottom right of the map. Oh, down here. Okay. Okay, so he's down here. Okay, then we get ally 15C. Okay, this is ally 15C. Vath. I don't care how big you are, you're not getting past me and my men. Remove a token from Vath for a red 4 boost or 3 defense boost. We'll put that there. I'm just going to put these tokens on them. 1, 2, 3. Okay. For the rest of the quest, you may use each ally action once per action. When the last one is removed, discard it. Okay, so if we're doing a red boost, this is going to help. Okay. Okay. I need this somewhere so we can track tokens on it. Oh my god, there's too much going on. Right. Okay, we'll tuck you over there. We're back in. We are drawing again. I've got no way of mitigating. We've got a darkness, which means we put one token on here. Okay. We're in again. We have a Roland. Roland is up. Roland has Test of Metal. That does nothing. We're going to discard all of these cards. Okay, we do get our lantern, which is good. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Could do with Roland going again. Leech Charm. Okay, well, at least we've got some way of dealing some damage as well. Okay, back in the bag we go. We could do with another Roland. We get a White Heart. It's going to be Roland. Meteor Fall is a good one for us, I think, because we can do it to all of the spaces. So, okay, let's do Leech Charm first. We'll put this up here somewhere. Guess we'll move you along and put you here. Leech Charm. So now that's in play. We're going to do Meteor Fall, which is 4 damage per any space on the map. So we can do 4, 6, 8. Oh, hold on a second. When we targeted this, we should have done 3 damage. If any attack dealt to a weak point is in the center space, so we wouldn't have done that. Okay, but this time round we are. So we're doing 4, 6. Okay, I can add up. 4, 8, 12 damage. I don't have any boost for it, but we can take 1 off here, which means we're doing another 3, no, 4. So what did I say? 4, 8, 12, 16 damage to it, to all of these, plus another 3. So hold on, let's just get this right. Let's do this one first. So we are doing 4 damage to this one straight up, right? So let's just do these one at a time. So we're down to 89. Then to this one, we're doing another 4 damage. So down to 85. And then to this one, we're doing 4 damage. Down to 81. Then we are adding 4 damage from this. Down to 77. And because this is in the middle space, we're doing 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We're down to 74, everybody. It's huge. I mean, this is not going to be enough, right? This is not going to be enough. Okay. We do have a way to redraw. So let's get back in the bag. We have a Roland again. That's not bad. Roland is going to use his Purity. So it's 5 damage. We could go into the middle. We may as well, right? So we get a trapped. But we're doing 5 damage to the middle one. So that is 5 damage straight up. So down to 69. Nice. Okay. And then we get to put 5 status tokens on. So let's do... I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Because he's just going to keep moving. Let's do Hertz, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there anything else we want to do? I can't stop him from moving. The only thing is he going to attack us? I can't see that he's doing that at the moment, so I think we go with this because he's continuing his march, right? Oh, hold on. Did we do more than 12 damage? I guess we did, right? We did. I'm going to take these off, and I am going to change these to stunned, so you can't attack. Okay. And then the focus is now on our boy Roland over here because he did more than 12 damage. I assume adding all of that together. Okay. Back in the bag we go. We have a Core. Nice. Core is going to do his Cyclone Kick. Doesn't really mean much. Don't need to move. Although if I move here, the same thing can happen. We'll take a trapped. And we are doing 4 damage. After attacking, you may move your target 2 spaces. I can't put them in the same space. We're going to attack this one. So we're doing 4 damage. It is red, so we can use one of these. So 5, 6, 7 damage to you. So you're down to 62. After moving, you move 2 spaces. I can put a trap on you, so we'll do that there. That doesn't really matter. Okay. You may move your target 2 spaces. I don't really need to. I think we just stay where we are. Okay, back in the bag. We have a Roland. Now we're talking. Roland's trap goes away. He is going to do Crippling Shot, which is 4 damage to the middle one again, plus another 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to 55 on this one. Obviously, we've still got over 100 to go. I guess we do this as well, right? That's another 4 damage. Down to 51. Focus still stays on Roland. And 2 trapped. Don't know if it matters too much, but we'll put those there. Okay, back in the bag we go. Oh, you're done, Vath. Thanks for all your assistance. Appreciate it. Okay, we have a Core. Core needs to redraw, and he removes his trap. And he gets his lantern. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What have we got? We have Flickers, Study, Blazing Sword, Mace of Forgetting, Blade Storm. Okay, loads of attacks. Well, let's play Flickers to begin with, right? Because we know we want him out because it's an extra damage every time. Let's do Blazing Sword. So we're doing 3 damage plus 1 here, 4 damage, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, I just mixed all these up. 8 damage to it, to this one. It's not in the middle, so we can't do any more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're down to 43, and we get to apply a hurt, which I guess we'll put here. Okay, oh, you have to redraw, does old Roland. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. I think he had to redraw anyway. I'm not 100% sure now I've done that. Lucky Beard Cone, Well-Timed Blow, Lava Bolt. Oh, they're all attacks. Okay. Some good ones, though. Okay. We really need Roland to go again. Although Roland's going to get hit soon. It's a 2. So 2 is up here. We can flip you over. So first things first. The traps do nothing, but we remove them. So 1, 2, come off. So that's 2 damage. Down to 41. Okay. The 2 hurts go away. So that's another 4 damage plus 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 35. And now he's stung, so his attack does nothing. That's unfortunate that happened because we had our well-timed blow. We'd have done a load of damage to him. Okay, back in the bag we go. Because he can't attack, but he does refocus, right? So his focus is back on the lighthouse. And we'll tuck that in the middle there. Okay, back in the bag. We have a darkness. Ooh. So we would put 2 tokens on here. So when Altan has 2 tokens here, go to 15-5. Having smashed the low gate to rubble, Altan climbs over it into Dinlux. Move Altan's standee to the low gate. Okay. Sigra stands in the center of the now abandoned market, shouting a few choice words up at the creature. Crossbowmen flank her on either side. Put ally 15D into play. Okay. 15D. So this is Sigra. Sigra grins up at the Colossus as it approaches. Now here's a fight I can sink my teeth into. Remove a fate from Sigra for a blue 3 or draw cards. Each time you do, choose a Seeker to gain 1 health. With 3 of these on it, again, we'll use the same thing. 1, 2, 3. If you have memory, 15E, we don't. We don't have memory 15E. Can confirm. Okay. If you have memory 15E, put 2 more on it. When Altan moves, place 1 here. If he's already 1 here, then he moves again. Okay. But we restack our bag. So we can turn these back over. Let's get these back in. Okay, back in the bag we go. We have a core. What's core going to do? Not a huge amount. Well, I guess I can continue to put some things on it. We're going to use study, which is 3 damage, plus 1 for flickers. So down to 34. Again, we're attacking this one, not the middle one. And we get to put a stun on. So let's put that over here, I guess, for now. And after draw 6 chits from the bag, you may discard 1 numbered chit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't know if it matters too much. Should we get rid of one of these top ones? Let's get rid of a 2. So let's get rid of you. Okay. The rest of these go back in the bag. And we rumble around again. Right, what have we got this time? We have a Roland. Roland has a few options. First things first, he's going to use Lucky Beard Comb, which means he gets to put 2 weak on things. I guess I'm going to have to do Well-Timed Blow, right? 2 for each status on them. So let's have a look. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're down to 14 on dial number 1. What does this say? Remove a thing from here if it's blue to gain 3 shields or discard 2 cards. When you do, each Seeker gets a health. I don't think we need to do that. You're not that helpful, in all honesty. Right. Back in the bag. We have a number 5. Number 5 is this one. The focus is on Roland, as we well know. 2 weeks and a stun, so he's not going to attack. Oh, hold on. We'd have needed to move into this space, which means we're trapped. Okay. Because we won't get the extra free from doing that. Okay. So I was just rereading these in case I missed anything. I don't think I did. So you're not doing any attacks or anything, but you are done there. Okay, we're back in the bag. We have a core. What's core going to do? Well, this makes the most sense. So this goes back to the lighthouse. We are going to do the Mace of Forgetting. Have they got any stunned on here? He's got 1. So we are going to hit this one for 2, plus 1 from flickers, so that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and hold on, +2 for any status stun, and there was 1, right? So another 2. So you're down to 9 on this one. Okay. And we put a stun on, which obviously we're going to put up here. Perfect. Oh, hold on, he discarded some cards, right? We should have done some. Oh well, we live and learn. Have to just try and remember that. Right. Okay, back in the bag we go. We have a 3. So that's this one here, which will flip over. The stunned is removed. And when it's removed, you take 1 damage. Okay, back in the bag. Oh no, hold on. We're an idiot. That's not what happened at all. You move. Because the focus is back off you. So you move towards the city. Okay. Need to do a load of damage again. We have a white heart. Don't think we've got a way of doing a load of damage. Okay, well, we're just going to do Lava Bolt over here, which is 4 damage to this one. So that's 7 damage. Oh, we've almost got it down to 0 on one of 4 things. So 7 damage. We also get to put a hurt on it. Let's put that up here. Okay. Here we go again. We're in the bag. We have a core. Well, the trap would have gone away. Okay, core, what are you going to do? I've got no way of getting the attention. I'm going to do this, a Blade Storm for 2 damage, plus another 2 from over here. So we're doing 4 damage, 5 damage. I could move into that middle space, but I'm not going to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down to 95. Look at us go. 95, gain movement. We don't need any movement. That's everything, I think. Don't get the focus or anything, okay? We have a Roland. Okay, Roland's going to attack the middle one. He's going to do 6 damage. It's going to do 6 damage for that. I don't have any way of boosting it, but what I might do is I'm going to play this card to allow you to get rid of this one. So we're doing 6 damage down to 89 and 1 hurt, which we'll put on this one again. Okay, we'll get rid of that, which means we can draw up 7 cards. I'm looking for 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm looking for one that does a load of damage. So we have a redraw chit, at least. This is the one we wanted, right? We may target any attack or any space. That's quite nice. And we've got our lucky beer cone redraw over here. I think we need to draw up to 7 as well, because this isn't a lantern. So this should have gone away. Sorry, this isn't an action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have Blazing Sword, Study, Mace of Forgetting, and Blade Storm. Okay, nothing fantastic. We should have upgraded core, I think. Back in the bag. We do have a redraw at least, which we might use now. Oh no, it's a white heart. Okay. Let's use Meteor full. So that's 4. Oh, hold on a second. You don't have that. You don't have any stun on you. I'd really like to get a stun out before we did that. Okay, we're going to use Study. We'll just attack this one. We're doing 3 damage plus 1 is 4 damage. Got any boosts? No. 4 damage. Down to 85 on this one. And we get to add a stun, which we'll put on here. I think that's everything there. Oh, hold on. After attacking, draw 6 chips from the bag. You may remove 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got a 1 or an 8. I think we remove the 8 because we really want to keep these symbols on here as long as possible. Okay, if we can, which feels somewhat unlikely. Okay, back in the bag we go. Okay, we draw again. We have a core. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's do Mace of Forgetting. So we're going to do another 2 damage, plus 1 is 3, plus another stun here and another stun here is another 4. So that's 7 damage. Down to 78. Look at us go. Okay. And we get to put a stun. We're going to put it down here. Really want to keep him from drawing a 9, 10, 11 or 12 before we get to do our test of metal and stuff. We have a darkness. Let's redraw that one. I mean, we're going to do a load of damage to it, but just be nice for us to go. It's an 8. That's bad news. I don't have any way of mitigating that, unfortunately. So this 8 flips over and all of these come off. We are getting a stun, a hurt. Just add these up. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Down to 67. Is that right? 69, I think. So that's all of those done. Then a stun, which goes away, but he does march towards the city down at 68 on this second one. There was no more symbols on there, so okay. So he moves to 15-6. Altan makes his way through the Mariner's Wharf, paying no mind to the houses crushed beneath him. Move Altan's thing into the Mariner's Wharf. There we go, he's down here. Okay. Guildmaster Lira commands a line of archers to ready their bows. Pull ally 15... Oh, hold on, did he have these as well? I think he had those as well, so that's 2 more damage. Look at us, 66. I just didn't sort them out very well. 15D. No. 15F. Here she is. Guildmaster Lira. Don't give up. Guildmaster Lira shouts at you from the column of archers. I know you can find a way to stop that thing. Remove a thing from Lira for 4 damage boost to blue, or remove 2 for a redraw. That's nice. We wanted something similar. Okay, let's bring this here. Let's put 3 on. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So lots of damage, or that. If you have memory 21D, maybe 14, 13, 12, 11, 21D, here it is. If you have memory 14D, what does this say? If you have memory on 21D, put ally 15E in play with 2 on it. Ally 15E is Captain Tark. Remove a token from the Captain Tark for a green 10 boost. Discard Captain Tark if Altan moves to the market gate or the plaza. Okay, well that's not too bad, right? We're putting 3 on him. And if we play a green card, 1, 2, 3, which I don't have any of, we'll be able to do some damage. Okay. So we are back in the bag, right? We have Roland. Roland is up. That's good news, because Roland's going to use Meteor Fall, although I'm worried about this. Roland's going to use Test of Metal to begin with, so that's 1 damage per status effect. So there's only 3 on there, but that's better than nothing. 63. Now what do we do? Meteor Fall is great, but if he triggers this, we're in serious trouble. We're going to do it. So 4 damage to each enemy, so that's 12. So down to 51. plus another 3 for it being in the middle, down to 48, plus the focus moves to Roland. We're going to keep your tokens for redrawing, I think. We've got nothing that helps, I don't think, over here. Okay, all of these go away, and we draw up 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Okay, crippling shot, well-timed blow, lava bolt. Not a great time for well-timed blow, but maybe we've got the redraws here, which is what we're looking for to try and get a stun on this one so we don't get attacked by it. Okay, where were we? When Altan moves, place a token here. If he moves twice, put another token in. Okay, we're digging in deep. We have a 7, which we're okay with, I think. Oh, I've just put it back in the bag. I'm not okay with that. Hold on. 7. Okay, so 7 is this one, which means he's not moving because he is attacking thingy, but he's stunned as well. So that's 1 damage plus another 4 damage. So 5 damage, 6, 7 damage for that, right? Down to 41. Okay. But now we have no stuns or anything on it, which is a bit scary. Okay, next we have a Roland. Love that. Now, Roland should have got his lantern. And now seems like a perfect time to do the lantern. The focus is back on the lighthouse. And we're going to immediately do our lantern, which is 5 damage. It's a blue one. It's not a green one, unfortunately. Don't know if I've got any green attacks. I mean, they're well hidden if I have. So we're doing 5 damage. Plus we can do it to the middle one. So that's 7, 8 damage. Let's do that bit first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to 33. Okay. What else is happening? We get to put 5 statuses on. So we're obviously going to go with these. And then it just makes sense for hertz, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's that done. Could do with Roland going again, really. We have a 10. 10 is that bottom action. I am going to trigger Lira to allow us to redraw. Okay, we have a darkness. I'm going to trigger Lira to allow us to redraw. Come on, I haven't got many left, but we have a number 9. I'm going to trigger Lira to allow us to redraw. Well, thanks for that, Lira. I'm sure we've got some left, right? Yeah. Okay. What have we got? We have a core. Hurrah! Not who I wanted to go, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Okay. Blazing sword, maybe? Blazing sword. We move into space. We're going to do 3 damage plus 1 for every hurt. So that's 1, 2, 3 more. So that's 6 damage, 7 damage. Let's just have a think about this. How much do I need to do? 12. I can't do 12. You can't. 8 damage. Let's just re-add this up. So there was 3 hurts. So that's 3 damage. Plus this 6 damage. Plus that 7 damage. 8 damage. Even if I move there, I can't do enough. So 8 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to 25. Okay. But now we're in trouble. Unless we get a Roland. It's a 4. So 4 is this top one. So he is stunned. It doesn't matter because he's moving. But he does take 4 damage. Down to 21. Okay. But he moves. So we put a token on this one here. And we're back in the bag. We have a number 6. Same thing. He is moving again. So what happens now? Altan makes his way through the Mariner's Wharf, paying no mind to... Oh, I've just done that. When Altan moves again, check his remaining health. If Altan has less than 200 health remaining, he moves to Seeker's Rest. If he has more than 200 health remaining, he moves to the Tumbles over here. This card said if he moves to the Market District or the Glory Plaza. Okay. Go to 15-8. People scream and scatter as Altan lumbers through the tumbles, demolishing everything beneath his feet. Move Altan's standee to the tumbles. Talos and a group of Circle Scholars arrive and immediately begin preparing powerful spells. Put ally 15J in play. Okay, 15J is Talos. Discard Talos for a blue 20 damage boost, or if Altan moves to the Market Gate. Okay, that sounds like it's very important. This is a one-off thing. Okay, anything else happening? Each time Altan places a mark here, if there are already 2 here, so he's slowing down a bit. Oh, I wonder if he should have been slower anywhere else. But either way, his slowing down now is at the tumbles. Right. Back in the bag we go. We have a Roland. That is kind of who we wanted. Not enough for our liking, but... I can't get the focus, which is really what I'd like to do. Although, we are going to play Well-Timed Blow. That's going to be 1 damage plus 2, 4, 6. Not really what we were looking for. Plus 20. So 26 damage, thanks Talos, to them, which is enough to leave 5 remaining. From here, so okay, 2 down, 2 more to go to 94. Huge, but we know he's going to go next, right? I really need a green card to come out. Okay, we have a darkness. I mean, we kind of knew that was going to happen. These go away. So 2 hurt, so that's 4 plus another 2. $88 and a stun, so that goes away, and a 87. But we do put 1 token on here. It's going to leave soon. Okay. We have another darkness. That is kind of what we wanted, to be fair. He is moving again. Great Lighthouse. He moves as directed by the current encounter. Altan only changes focus away from the lighthouse if the Seeker deals 12 or more damage. This says each time Altan moves, place a token here if there are already 2 here. So we've got 1 more time to allow this to happen. Ideally, we'll get a few turns and we can get a green card out, or a few green cards out, because this is huge damage that we cannot really afford to miss. Okay. Get these tokens back in here. This is a battle and a half, right? Okay, here we go again. We have a 7. Oh, I should turn these back over, I guess. Just so we know what ones have been coming out, because it does help. Okay. I think this 7 was down here, but I'm not, no, maybe not. Okay, I'm not sure that's correct. Hold on. Hold on a second. Where did these things start? Yeah, 7 was in the top one. Okay. We'll put these 2 back on here. Apologies for the kind of the display. It's a bit of a tricky one. So 7 is triggering. So he is moving, right? I've got no way to mitigate it. So he moves. Okay. Well, that sucks. He breaches market gate. Go to 15-9. As Altan smashes the market gate with a swing of his fist, stepping over a pile of rubble, move Altan to the market gate if you have memory 17H. Where is the market gate? Over here. Okay. He's over there. Glory Plaza is here, and what was the other one that we were looking for? Glory Plaza. If I moves to the market gate or Glory Plaza, so you are done. We didn't get to use you. That is so disappointing. Okay. But smash through the market gate if you have memory 17H. We do have memory 17H. Oh, I wondered what was going to happen with the stranger. You meet a stranger in the forest east of Vinna. Helps you with blah, blah, blah. So stranger is out. Great. What's the stranger doing? So put ally 15k. You better be good, buddy. We put a lot of work into getting you to come and help us. 15k. Okay. 15k is here. Yeah, it's the stranger. You're astonished to see the stranger you helped not so long ago from the rooftop, leaping from rooftop to rooftop, armed with bombs. Remove a token from here for the stranger for a green 4 boost. Okay, not as huge as we were hoping for. These were meant to go back in the bag, right? Because we've only drawn 1 out. We're going to put 3 tokens on here and a green 4 boost. Okay, we need to go. It's a 5. Not ideal. Okay, so with that being the case, when Altan moves again, he proceeds to the lower branches. When Altan moves again, he proceeds to the lower branches. He's just moving straight on. Go to 15-10. Altan squeezes his bulk through the streets of the lower branches, collapsing the fronts of the centuries-old manors as he trundles through. Move Altan standing to lower branches. If you have memory 8J... Do we have memory 8J? That doesn't ring a bell, but... 8H, we do not. If you have memory 8J, put ally 15-5 into play. 15L, sorry, into play. When Altan moves again, he proceeds to the Glory Plaza. Okay, so he's just zooming through the streets right now. Okay. We have a Core. Thank God for that. Okay, Core is just going to do a Blade Storm. So that's 2 damage. I could have just moved it. I'm going to move into this middle one. No, I'm not. I'm going to stay here. 2 damage. I think I should have probably... might be all right. 2 damage and a weak. Guess we'll just put it on this one. And we'll do 3 damage to you. 1, 2, 3, down to 84 on this one. We can boost it by another 2. 1, 2. And now we have to draw up because we're down to just our card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We have Bladed Chakram. You would have come in really handy earlier. We have a redraw. We got other helping hand. Okay, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. Let's tuck this back up here. It's getting close, guys. Right. We didn't do enough damage to change the focus. We're just drawing from the bag. We have a Roland. Okay. Roland's going to do 4 damage to this middle one, so that's actually 7 damage. Plus a hurt for every red card you discard. So I'm going to discard these 2. Yeah, I'm going to discard these 2. So that's 2 hurts. And we're doing 4 5, 6, 7. I can't help you with this. I'm going to play this for you to discard this one. So 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's you down to 75 on this one. Okay, is there anything? We didn't play a green card. We didn't play a blue card. You need to draw up to 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Meteor Throw. Hammer and Tongs. Redraw of a Chit. Meteor Fall. Okay. Here we go again. We have a white heart. We get to choose. And when your lantern is good. Your lantern is good to go. Okay, I think we may have got this wrong last time. We're going to do Meteor Fall, which is going to attack everybody, but it's going to hit everyone in the spaces. So 4, 8, 12, 15 damage. Down to 60, but Core takes 4 damage as well, so it takes 1 damage. Okay, that's that done. Nothing else happens from that. Okay, we're in the bag again. However, focus is now on Roland. A little bit worried about that bottom one, but we've got some redraws. We have a Roland again. Perfect. Roland is going to use his lantern. So this is 5 damage plus a blue. We're not doing a blue. We could get you to discard cards, but I think we're fine. So 5 damage. Plus 3, so 8 damage, 52. Okay, and you get to add some statuses, so we're going to put that on there and that on there, so that's 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Love that. Okay, we need Roland to go again. We have a 3. We don't want that to happen. I'm going to use redraw. We have a Core. We're okay with that. We're very okay with that, I think. Okay. Guess we use our bladed Chakram again to attack this middle one. It's a green one, so we can discard one of these to do an extra 4 damage. So that's 10. So 10 damage plus 1 from here is 11. From here, sorry, is 11. You can't boost this, which is unfortunate. But we're going to play this to get rid of this card. So we're doing 11 damage, right? Let's just check this again. Now we're doing the middle one. So 6, 9, and then 10. And then another 4. So 14, right? 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 1 from Flickers is 10, plus 4 from that is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 48. And is that right? That should be 38. 38. And we now get the focus over here. Okay. That's fine. We redraw again. We have 11. We're putting that back and we're using another helpful hand to redraw, which means, no, actually, we're going to use this chit one to redraw because I don't want to get rid of that. Okay, we're in again. We have Core again. I need you to go. Okay, well, let's do our lantern. We haven't done it yet. So it's 4 damage plus another one. So 5 damage. It's red. So just straight up 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 33. Okay. I really need Roland to go. We have 11. I'm redrawing. So we're reshuffling and we're getting our lantern back again. Okay, there's the lantern. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what have we got here? Blazing, Blade Storm, no redraw, unfortunately. Oh, we got one. Okay, back in the bag. We have... Hold on, did I take a turn? Yeah, because we had to redraw, right? We have Roland. Roland. Before you do anything, he's going to do Test of Metal. Suffer 1 damage for each status on them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to 25 or 124. I guess is probably more like it. So that was Roland's first part of his action. We could do a green card here, but it is a melee one, but we're in a melee space. Okay, let's do this. So we're doing 3 damage. We're doing it to this one, so no extra, but we're spending this to do another 4. This moves over here, I think, because of all of that stuff going on. No, maybe not. Maybe it stays over here. So we're doing 3, 7, right? 7 damage. No, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to 18. Okay. And we put a stun on them. Again, don't know if it matters too much. We're in the bag again. We need us to go again. Oh, I picked up 2. We have a 3. Well, let's do a redraw, just in case. Again, I don't know if it matters too much, but we have a darkness. That doesn't help us that much. Okay, so first things first. We remove a stun, a hurt, a stun, a hurt, and a weak. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Down to 9. Okay, all of these go away. And his attack is then focused back on the lighthouse, right? There we go. Okay. Now we might struggle to do enough damage to make this work, but okay. We've only got a couple of cards that really allow us to do that much damage. We've got a Roland again, though. So 3 damage. Plus a hurt. So we'll attack the middle one, so 6 damage to that. Down to 3. And you have to draw back up. You may as well keep your armor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. What have we got over here then? We have well-timed blow. We could do with that. Lucky beard comb, that helps. Got a load of boosts. Just a load of boosts. Okay. Okay. We'd really like to go first with Roland, please. It's core. Okay, not the end of the world. Okay, we're going to do Blazing Sword. This could be good. We're going to attack for 3, plus 1 is 4, plus 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Down to 94. Okay. We're on the home straight, at least. Right, okay. That was core doing this, plus we put her on. There you go. Okay, back in the bag we go. Now we get another armor back. Okay, but his focus is back on the lighthouse, and it's a 12. Don't think there's anything I can do about that. No redraws down here. So the 12 triggers. He takes 2, 4, 6 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to 88. But what one were we at? We're at the lower branches. When Altan moves again, he moves to the Glory Plaza. So he's now here. Again, sorry you can't really see the whole thing, but he's now here. It'd be interesting to know if he's going to go to the trunk next. I'm not sure. No, the steps are here, right? So he's at the Glory Plaza. Go to 1511. Altan eyes are fixed only on the lighthouse as he ascends through Glory Plaza, shattering the fine stonework beneath his feet. Move his standee to Glory Plaza. If you have memory 19F. We had some 19s. Have we got 19F? No. Well, that is a tad unfortunate. If you have memory 19F, put ally 15M on the map. When Altan moves again, check his remaining health. Okay. So not ideal, but okay, in the bag we go. We have a 10. He does move again, but no way of mitigating it. So check his health. If he has less than 100, he goes to High Gate. Uh-oh. Go to 1514. Could do with an ally here. Altan's face, flaring with the flames of the Kinfire core, seems to smile with anticipation as he reaches High Gate. Standing before the gate is Hierophant Selin herself. She stands firm, already preparing the most powerful spells. Put ally 15Q into play. There she is. Remove a token from Selin for a white 10 or 5 boost. Each time you do, Seeker may add or discard a card. Okay. We haven't used this at all. I wonder if I could use this to deflect. Oh, we don't know about the damage to the thing, right? Okay. So adjust the number of tokens on ally 15 if you have any of the following memories. So we put 3 on it, first of all. 1, 2, 3. And then if we have 4 or 5 or 6. So what ones have we got? 4, 5 or 6? Hold on. 6, 5 and 4. Okay. If you have 4E or D, we don't. We have 4F. Okay, good. If you have 5C, we don't. We have 5B. If you have 6H, we do. We get to put 1 extra on it. Okay, on her. So if we, as a white boost, we get to do 10 extra damage, which means the focus is going to come back to us, which means it's vital we get some stunned on them. Okay. Thus again, we have number 3. Number 3 is this one, which is 1, 2, 3 hurts plus a stun. So that's 4, 6 damage, right? 10 damage, sorry. 10 damage. Down to 78. But the bad news is, each time Altan puts a token here, if there's already 1 token here and Altan moves again, he breaches the High Gate, go to 15. Go to 15, 15. Okay, so if he goes again, we're in trouble. We've got no block or anything on it. Okay, here we go. We have Core. Not sure what we do here. Okay, well, this is fine. We'll do Cyclone Kick, which is a range. So we'll do it to this. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus that is 8. Plus 10 from this is 18. Down to 50. Is that right? Yeah. Is that right? Hold on. What were we on before? Okay, I can't add up. Down to 60. Right, there we go. Okay, we're still in a pickle. However, this is now on you, but there's a load of attacks that could happen over here. Okay, we have a 4. I have no way of mitigating a 4. So 4 is happening. 4, this attack deals damage to every Seeker on the battle map, and then it refocuses. So you're going to take... oh, hold on. We can use you, right? Remove blue to do free block. So I'm going to remove 1 to block yours. So no damage there. We've got free block, plus this one is 4, so we can put that there. Okay. Okay. Back in the bag. focus is back on the lighthouse. This is trouble. Core is up again. Blade Storm it is, I guess. So we're doing 2 damage plus a weak. Plus 1 damage from here. Plus 1 of these to do another 10 damage. So that's 12 damage. 13 damage. 13 damage. 47. Okay, you get to draw up. We need some chit mitigation for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What have we got? We have a boost, another boost, other helpful hand, a chit redraw, mushroom trumpet, pretty pointless, bladed chakram. Okay, at least we have a way of redrawing tokens. We're in the bag again. We have a 2. Not today, my friend, not today. Okay, we have a 9. Not today, my friend. Not today. We're out of chip mitigation again. We have a Roland. Nice. Roland is obviously going to use his purity, but before that he's going to do his lucky beard comb, which puts 2 weak on them. Then he's going to do purity, which is 5 damage. This should be down here, right? 5 damage plus any we want to add to it. So let's do this. So that's 15 damage. Okay, have we got any other boosts here? Not really. 15, 16, 17, 18 damage. 18 damage. We put 2 weak on already, and then we do that. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then down to 29. And then we get to put some tokens on him. So we're going stun and stun. And then obviously we're going hurt, hurt, and hurt. Okay. Okay, we've got no way to mitigate anymore. We just have to hope. Oh, and the focus is now on you. Okay, we have a white heart. Huge. Wow, this feels like the way forward, right? Well-timed blow is 1 damage plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 damage. Okay. We are down to 12. Okay, you have to draw up again. That means you get your lantern back. All of these go away. Hopefully we'll get the chip mitigation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have lava bolt, meteor flow, return the chip. Okay, here we go again. We have a 6. Let's put that back in the bag and put you up there. We have a 11. Oh no. Okay, well that's not horrendous because you're taking 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're taking 6 damage, right? So, no. Yeah, 1 for that, 4 for the 6 damage. Okay, we got there eventually, sorry. 6 damage taken. And the focus is back over here. Oh no. Okay. And we reach in the bag and we get a Roland. Okay, this could be it. This could be it. Roland has his special doodah. We only need to do that, right? So 5 damage to the middle one plus 3 brings you down to 0. And some status effects on you as well. But if Altan is reduced to 0, go to 15, 17.
When your final blow to Altan falls, an explosion echoes from somewhere inside his shell.
What's happening?
He stumbles backward, grabbing at his head.
My fire. The aim's going out. Not yet. Not yet.
He crashes to the ground, hurling you off your feet.
It's not supposed to be this way. My vision.
sputter and then extinguish. Are the final words he speaks. With a little work, the pieces of Altan's body finally come apart, and inside, you find the volume from the Holy Vault. Its metal pages are blackened, but otherwise unharmed.
Something strange happened when Altan was defeated. A twist in your chest, a broken thread, whatever it was, the hints of intuition and instinct that has been guiding you ever since the battle with the Wyvern on the way to Vinna fell abruptly silent. Were you set free or merely abandoned? Is your own hand the wheel of destiny now, or merely adrift on the unseen sea? Only time will tell. Interesting. Go to 1518.
Days later, you are called before the city council. Vath's eyes are wet with emotion.
The city is in ruins, but the Great Lighthouse still stands because of you. You battled a god and won. Rest assured, while here in Dinlux, you will never be in need of coin again.
Hierophant Selin stands.
I had my doubts, but you've proven yourselves. You saved the lighthouse and recovered the volume. The secrets behind the creation of Kinfire are now safe with me.
With us.
Sigra corrects. And Selin gives a small smile.
The saviors of Dinlux!
Elias calls out. After a small celebration, Guildmaster Lira sees you out.
With your reward, I suppose you'll be retiring from the Seekers Guild.
You look at each other for a moment, remembering everything you've been through together. You smile and turn back to give your answer.
The campaign is over, but not the adventure. Until next time, Seekers. Well, there you go. Look, we are done. That was pretty interesting and epic, I have to say. I mean, I'm assuming he wasn't a million miles away. Should we just find out what would have happened if he'd have got there? So, move Altan stands to the beacon terrace. Each token places a token here. On the Great Lighthouse. If there are already two here on it, Altan destroys the lighthouse. So, what would have happened? Let's a cry of victory. Okay, would have ended it in defeat. There you go. I won't read it. Maybe we'll play this again sometime. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all of those things. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've been watching from episode 1. Hopefully we didn't get too much wrong on this, but there was a lot going on. We'll be back with something new next week. I'm not sure what it's going to be at this stage. I've recorded a lot of these in advance, so I've got a little bit of time off to come up with something. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. If there's certain things you want to see, then you're going to have to tell me. But I very much enjoyed this. This is, I suspect I might play this with the gaming group. It's kind of easy enough to get to the table, fun to play. There's a lot going on, so keeping other people interested because they can always boost and benefit from that. And it's nice to see that the story, sort of the people you'd met in the story, came into play later down the line. Thank you so much. And obviously, if you wanted to play it with different adventurers, then there's a little bit of difference there. I'm not sure we really found out that much from our stories, and I wonder if we missed something, because there is a pack 4 upgrade that we didn't do. I must have missed it, right? There is a pack 4 upgrade here. I'm just going to open this up. Does it say? I must have missed it somewhere. Bear with me. Let me see if I can find where I must have missed it. Okay, I'm an idiot. So after the Hydra battle, we were meant to go into pack 4. So that's on me. But we've got the cards here. So let's find out what they do. I mean, obviously we didn't need them. Let's find out what the end of that story looks like. So we need level 4. Roland level, and then we can find level 4.
But do you come before me once more to proclaim my shortcomings?
On the contrary,
Regina smiles.
it seems you are nearly ready.
Roland tries not to grin.
But I thought you were too afraid to discover the true power of your dwarven blood.
Roland hesitates before answering.
If I were alone in battle, I'm not sure I would have the courage. But there are other seekers alongside me, my comrades and my friends. It was selfish of me to worry about losing myself, when I have the power to help them.
Regina nods.
You have a restraint and a wisdom that my brother didn't have. All he cared about was the power. He wanted more, and it was never enough. And then it consumed him.
And it's possible it will consume me one day. But it's worth the risk. To battle against the forces that threaten us. To fight for the world we have left.
Regina's smile falters.
I wish I could say exactly what fate awaits you, dear Roland. I have done all I can to push you in the right direction, to guide you.
Roland bows his head.
I am forever grateful.
Regina's image begins to fade.
Do well, young Roland. Do well and live well.
Okay, Roland's backstory. So we would have got some new cards. We would have got Lance to the Boil. This one's an interesting one. Ranged, 2 damage, +3 per status on your target. However, you had to discard them all. So I don't know if that's better than what we've got. And then we've got Further Than Anyone, 4 damage with range. Before attacking, reduce yourself to 1 health. This attack instead deals damage equal to the number of Kinfire you have, which is a lot. That would have been pretty interesting, but I don't know whether going down to 1 health is what we would have wanted to do. Okay, so that's Roland's cards. What about Core? What was Core getting up to, I wonder?
The man's image comes into view.
My name is Virat Montagna.
Core thinks to himself.
I don't feel like a Virat.
Have you done what I've asked? Have you gone to my family and explained who you are?
Core hesitates.
Not yet. There's been a lot going on.
The man stomps a foot and points a finger at Core.
You listen here, you hunk of metal. You are alive because of me. It was I who paid in advance to have you created. It cost me a large fortune, and you will do as I say.
Core takes a step back.
You will leave those seekers you've been hanging around with. You will get rid of that disgusting flying creature you keep as a pet. And you will march up to the coping and demand that everything be returned to me immediately. I will take my rightful place, and I will live forever.
The man's face is red, his eyes bulging. Core shakes their head sadly at the man and begins to back away.
No, I don't think I will. I'm terribly sorry for all that you've lost, but I am not Virat Montagna. I am Core. I am a seeker. I am a revenant. I am me.
Nice. Okay. And Core's cards were Come and Get It. 3 damage plus 2 damage for every enemy focus token on Core before this attack. I Am Myself. Core no longer worries about their past life and instead spends every day proud of the remnant they are. Spend 2 Kinfire, reset your heart, so your health, and your armor to starting value. This is why we could have had loads more Kinfire or into the thing that we didn't have. Interesting. And that's it. That's all of the cards. So this would have made made some choices for us at the very least. We didn't do anything with them, so we're all fine there. But and we still managed it. This one would have been interesting, but removing all of the damage against it, all of the statuses, I don't know whether I've gone for it. I think I might have held off anyway. But there you go. That was it. I apologise that we missed that. I missed that entirely. But we got there in the end, right? Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, follow us on all of the social medias. If you want to find out my thoughts on the final blog of this campaign and all of the details from that, then go and check out the Patreon page. It's free to read over there. And I guess we'll have to figure out what we're going to play next. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon.